Now, I asked Kennedy Muslim, who's a senior researcher and analyst at Indikator Politik Indonesia, why the capital was being moved.
This idea has been floated since the first president of Indonesia during the Sukarno era in the 1950s. But it is our current and outgoing President Jokowi, fresh from his re-election in 2019, who initiated and tried to execute the plan to relocate the capital from the current capital, Jakarta in Java Island, to Nusantara, the new capital in the middle of Borneo Island. And there are some criticism and that this is an ego and a pet project of President Jokowi, but there are also some proponent of this project that since the current capital, Jakarta, is beset by various environment problems, and also there are already overpopulation in the current capital, so the project to relocate to the Nusantara capital is a much needed project, even though this is the most ambitious and also the most controversial infrastructure project by our current President Jokowi.
It's costing billions and billions of dollars. We understand that 80% of that money is meant to come from investors from the private sector. Has that money and that interest come from the private sector?
Yes, there has been hundreds of letters of intent from the private investors and also foreign investors that are committed to fund this project, but so far only 2 has materialized, and the reasons they gave is they were waiting for the basic infrastructure in the new capital to be finished first, and based on the government estimate so far, the basic infrastructure for the new capital has been finished at 80% progress so far.
When will government business fully move there? Because thousands of civil servants will have to move to this area of Borneo State. Is there a date, particularly given the man who's driven this project, the outgoing President Joko Widodo, is going to be out of office from October?
Yes, Sally, the project will... Today is marking the Independence Day of Indonesia, also the inauguration of the new capital. So this is sending a signal by President Jokowi to the wider Indonesian public, and also for the foreign investors and also foreign observers that the new capital is ready and to be continued by his successor to be a viable project within 5 to 6 years, even though some critics have said this is not a 5 or 6 years project, but 20 to 30 years project in order for the city to be a well-run and functioning capital city. He is still optimistic that his successor will proceed as planned to continue this Nusantara capital project. But also some critics have said there are 2 main things moving forward in order to see whether this project will be viable in the near and also in the mid-term future. There are two factors that are at play. One is political in nature, and 2 is financial.